The Ministry of Culture and the Arts Kenya, in conjunction with the National Museums of Kenya, organized an art symposium that took place at the current Village Arts Center on the outskirts of Nairobi. This symposium brought together over 20 artists from different counties in Kenya who were trained and mentored by various established artists. The training was designed to arm the artists with skills that would enable them to further their careers in the industry. The workshop was officially opened by Dr. Kiprop Lagat, the Director of the Department of Culture at the Ministry of Sports, Culture and the Arts on the 1st July 2021.
The purpose of these arts residents really is part of celebrating the International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development. In addition to that, this is the AU Year for Arts, Culture and Heritage. It is perhaps the first time the national government is doing a residency for artists in this country, and we hope that this is something that will continue. The broader cultural and creative industries make immense contribution to the GDP, and it is a high time it is supported. It is a high time that Kenyan purchase art. Kenyans are able to visit galleries, museums with a view to promoting Kenyan creatives.
The ministry officials assured continued support for the arts, and it's hopeful that this symposium is the first of many. The symposium featured artists from various counties as well as different mediums. They were painters, sculptors, as well as other unique media. During the symposium, the artists were provided with materials and a space where they could interact with each other and more established artists. These interactions provided the artists with valuable insight into how to advance in the Kenyan art scene.
This year, we are happy to organize an artist residence in the current village. The organization started around March. That is when the Department of Culture shared the vision with us. We came up with a theme about the International Year of the Creative Economy for Sustainable Development. The main aim is for the artists to have peace of mind as they create, because after the creation, we will select works from all the artists and then send the work to be curated at the National Museums of Kenya.
Kazi yangu ni artist na nimefunzwa na baba yangu, ingawa nilikuwa nasoma. Sasa ile iko weekend nasaidia yeye alafu kusafisha hizi vitu.
Mimi ni artist wa kuchonga na nilianza kuchonga na miti mwaka wa 1993. Nilikuwa nachongea nyumbani, lakini baadaye nikajoin a combat craft Mombasa. Tulikuwa tunachonga miti huko, na baadaye nikaenda Kisii. Kisii nikajua mambo ya kuchonga mawe.
I am a sculptor, majorly a sculptor, so I do sculpt, also do painting, as well as animation. Majorly I sculpt, as you can see, my piece here, where I first use clay to model the form. So I convert the formless clay into an interesting form.
Art is the main thing. Art is what we do. Art is what we live. Tunatika hii ya chupa na kudecorate ya room depending on your theme color.
Nilianza art. Kwanza nilienda Kenyatta University nikafanya fine art. Then after clearing nikaanza kujitengenezea beads za ceramics.
I'm a sculptor. Sana na vitu za sculpturing 3D. Either pottery, inaweza kuwa ni clay, inaweza kuwa ni cement, inaweza kuwa ni any material tu, hata wood, as long as inatoa kitu 3D. Sasa najaribu kufanya na paper mache.
Nimekuwa nikifanya art since 2017. 2017 ndo nimerealize art baada ya kuona beshte yangu akiwa amefanya portrait ya my classmate.
Mimi ni artist, natumia acrylic paints. Mimi ni painter. Nilianza kuchora nikiwa mdogo. Kuanzia kitambo nilikuwa nataka kuchora, but nikiwa primary tulianza na mambo ya art and craft, nakumbuka ilikuwa art and craft. Alafu nikaingia secondary nikapata hakuna art.
My art is in visual arts, that is more specifically multimedia and more specifically PowerPoint presentation that is using slides, using pictures as you explain whatever is happening, handling a situation, using pictures and then putting music in the background. So the music marries with the photos plus the words.
I'm working with fabric. I'm learning how to manipulate it to make sculpture. What I really like about my craft is that it's sustainable. So I'm trying to, save the environment.
Katika kumbukumbu ambayo imehifadhiwa dunia nzima, wanasema bila historia hauwezi kumbuka yale matukio. Manake mnaona matukio kama swine flu ilitokea na watu wale wengine wasanii walichangia sana kuonesha watu kwamba 19 kitu mwaka fulani tukio kama ya ugonjwa ilitokea. So mimi leo hapa naja na mambo ya corona. Ukiangalia hapa kuna matukio, ni composition ambayo ukiunganisha yote inasema kwamba itakupatia mafunzo ambayo dunia iko.
I do all painting. I base on African culture, at least to embrace Africa. Najua most of us to match Africa. So my artworks based in a base for African culture.
I'm a painter, a weaver, an interior designer, and I do landscapes. I love doing landscapes a lot.
Na mimi ninafanya sanaa. I'm an artist. So sanaa yangu sana natumia natural materials ambazo ziko available katika my locality.
I'm a trainer in the symposium. I've done the work of training before, training individual artists, having classes here and there. This is not really a new experience as such.
The closing of the symposium was officiated by the Permanent Secretary of Culture and Heritage at the Ministry of Sports, Culture and the Arts, Ms. Jospata Mukobe, who is an avid art collector. She toured the current village and was enamored with the work the resident artists were able to produce in such a short time. She was impressed with the professionalism and quality of the work produced.
This symposium provides an opportunity for you, young artists, to network and share experiences, even as you learn from those who have been in the industry before. This is very important for us. The importance of art in our day-to-day life can never be underestimated. If we do not have art, the world would be so boring. So you live an up life, artists. We have other cadres who are important. We have doctors, they're important. They take care of medical requirements. Life is also about being happy, to make life happy. We are dependent on visual artists to make sense of the world we live in. I've seen several pictures here. I've seen several drawings here. Even those words remind us how we Africans lived a few years ago. Because we do not have plates, we do not have superiors, but we were cooking our foods. And we start asking ourselves, how are we doing that? Kenya has a reservoir of great artists like you, who have made an indelible mark in the world. And indeed, some of whom have mentored upcoming artists. Our artwork in major cities in the world are a testimony of talent in our land. Now, if we have a talent, that's where we come in as a ministry. We sharpen that talent. Sculptures that adorn the UN headquarters in New York, the birds of peace at the UNESCO headquarters in Paris, the sculptures in Canada, Dubai, and other outstanding artworks abroad were created by Kenyan artists. And this is an inspiration even for generations to come. And I am informed that this symposium is a build-up of a national visual arts exhibition that will bring together the works of older generation artists and the upcoming artists in this symposium. This is a great opportunity for upcoming artists to tap from the wisdom of the older generations. It is now my humble duty to declare the National Visual Arts Residence and Symposium 2021 officially closed. Thank you and God bless you.
Msanii, 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 kioo, kioo cha jamii, kioo, kioo cha jamii.
The residency culminated in an exhibition at the Nairobi National Museum Art Gallery that featured the artists who participated in the symposium, as well as legendary artists like Kabashia Gatu and Sarina Patel.
National Museums of Kenya is one of the oldest institutions in this country. We were created before Kenya. We were created in 1910. Yeah. So while we were celebrating 55, 60, 55 years of independence, the National Museums was created much earlier than that. And for artists who are exhibiting here, consider yourself very, very lucky being part of this heritage of the National Museums of Kenya. As a country and as an institution, we have been struggling on a cause that much as we are a very old institution, there is something missing in our repertoire of museums in this country. We have about 28 museums and 340 monuments, but we are lacking one thing. And I hope this exhibition will be able to unlock that problem that we have had. And this thing we are missing is a national art gallery. In the exhibition that you have been touring, you can see the diversity and the skills that young and old Kenyan artists have, and it's really of importance that we must find space where they can be able to exhibit.
The exhibition was officially opened by the Chief Administration Secretary of the Ministry of Sports, Culture and the Arts, Zaki Nuthia, who represented the Cabinet Secretary, Ambassador Amina Mohamed. The CAS reiterated the importance of art in the country and vowed continued support for the arts by the government.
I am pleased to be here today to officiate at this spectacular cultural expose, the 2021 National Visual Arts Exhibition, that is a culmination of the just concluded Arts Residency and Symposium. However, I wish from the onset to thank the organizing committee for this wonderful work. This exhibition is a manifestation of hard work and commitment on the part of the artists and the organizing committee who have made this function a success. This exhibition has brought together artists from all over the country to showcase their works. I am reliably informed that part of the artworks on display today were produced by upcoming artists who participated in a 10-day art residency and symposium whose theme was, in quotes, International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development, end of quotes, which resonates very well with what is happening globally. As you are aware, the 74th session of the UN General Assembly that set in 2019 declared 2021 the International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development. Regionally, the African Union set the theme for the year 2021 as, quotes, Arts, Culture and Heritage. This exhibition brings together the works of pioneer Kenyan artists and the budding artists whose skills were nurtured during the art residency. Juxtaposing the two generations of artists in these exhibitions tells a rich history of the journey and strides this subsector has made towards the establishment of a national art gallery. This is a great opportunity for upcoming artists to tap from the wisdom of the pioneer artists. creative work in the 60s and 70s was quite different from the artwork in the new generation. Exhibitions continue to play a significant role as a resource for social, economic, political, and spiritual development, as well as a forum for raising general public awareness on topical issues.
This symposium and exhibition marked a historic event where the government directly intervened to provide artists with resources to produce and exhibit their work. It has marked a foundation that can be built upon, and the future will be undoubtedly be bright with more residency program to come.
Msanii, 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 kioo kioo cha jamii, kioo kioo cha jamii. Msanii, 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 kioo kioo cha jamii, kioo kioo cha jamii. Kazi yake yaridhisha.